Този епизод го пазя повече от 4 месеца и най-сетне настъпи неговото време да го обработя, но обаче има един проблем. При 4 месеца микрофона ми не звучеше по този начин, а издаваше един доста странен звук. Това е гадният шум, за който ви говорих, съжалявам за което. Ако поредицата на Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright ви харесва, харесайте с палец нагоре, за да знам дали да продължавам да качвам епизоди на нея. Приятно гледане! Здравейте, пичове, аз съм Ривест и добре дошли в епизод номер 3 на Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright. В момента сме при другия адвокат, който е Гросбърг. So you're the one. He say he's been looking for me. Да, това съм аз. Yes, that's me. He looks even garder than I imagine. Да, пича има мустак от, не знам, 70-те. That badge on your collar. Collar? So you're a lover. Are you now? Yes. Well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days, please. Proceed. Not busy? And how come no one could get in touch with you? Something that matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grosberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Oh, well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Pax. Oh. Мога ли да му се промени на печо? Yes, Maya Pax. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can go talking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her story and of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. Why do I tell Maya? Така ние му правихме цялата стая. Какво ще кажем на Maya? Hey, Maya's not here, she must be in questioning. They probably won't let her out for a while. Maybe I'd better go talk that lover again. Okay. Но какво ще говорим с нея? Да, не мога в принцип да... You refuse now? How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me. Why you won't take the case? Hey, well, you see, it's just that I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia, his sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister will be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Grape. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you. Anyway, I will go look elsewhere. Grump. Think not. Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terrible, sorry. But I'm afraid that no lower water Sal will take on this particular case. Terrible sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. Кажи ни какво криеш. Тук става нещо, тук намирисва от километър. Какво криеш, Гросбърг? I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I'm nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? That painting. That's quite a painting. You're not so sad. It's my pride and joy impossible, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky is the hue of the sky. The sea, this waves on the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I wouldn't sell it. Not even to you. Все едно имам 3 милиона, как ще я купяте? Тя струва цяло състояние, брат. Wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not whining. Нека сега да питаме за Мия. How did you know Mia Few? She worked here a long time ago. Why the appearance that one learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission. You could see it in her eyes. She followed in with a burning passion. Never looked back that one. Интересно. Презент. Може да му доставим нещо, например това. Very sorry, but I'm get nothing to say regarding this matter. Добре това. Very sorry. Да, че very sorry навсякъде. А вижда ли си? Very sorry. Добре, брат. Very sorry. Пиче много гаден. Добре. Мисля, че говорихме с него. Ето е нея. Септември 6, 3:42 PM. Detection Center Visitors Room. Yeah. Oh, you're back! Did you find the lover? No. I go намерих. Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. Със сигурност не беше all skin and bones. Със сигурност не беше all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? Да, точно това имам предвид. I see. I've been abandoned. Мисля, че ако я покажем това, attorney badge, no one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry that. Може би ще й дадем телефона. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, can I listen to my sister's voice? My eyes closed, she listened to every word with such intense. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Thank you. Sorry, I've never seen this before. Elk. The day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the crime of the murder? Sorry. I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. Wow, буквално допреди малко беше тъжна и изведнъж светнаха просто. Очичките и се усмихна. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold one piece of evidence for an oncoming trail. Does the tinker clock the lottery made? I practically qualify as a secret murder by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? I was right around 9. The lights were off and I couldn't smell blood. Smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear from now. Your family. What about your family? I only had one. My father died when I was very young. I didn't know where my mom is. Oh, not точно. No, so she could still be alive. Her mother. The only one in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot in spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an accident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. Как унищожи живота. After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountains. Значи, мисията на нейната сестра е да стане адвокат и да намери този човек, който е унищожил живота на майка ви. И затова е напуснал войната. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her. Мога говоря понякога. I'll buy herself up on the mountain. Your mother enemies. So, who was this man who ruined your mother? Ruined it. About 50 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it apparently. The police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate. Wait, desperate. They didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to connect the victim. Oh, тоест жертвата е била умряла, нали, загинала, убита, и полицията е накарала майка да се свържи с жертвата. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved. We doubt. You doubt. The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. Okay. Какъв обрат на събитията? The police consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told the paper that my mother was a fraud and the media jumped on it big time. She, my mother, became the laughing stock of the nation. I see. Тя се скрива най-вероятно. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White. Just a little longer now before the state point lower comes, I guess. 4 са, time's up. What shall I do? Do I just leave her and go? Defend Maya. I made up my mind. I'm going to defend you, whatever you want me to. Or not. Why? Why? Well, someone else is the guy, I don't know why. I cannot bond you. No one is a satisfied person without any friends. I know. I've been there a long time ago. Ето го, нашия малък Феникс. Why did I become a lover in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Sniff. Защо ни по душа? Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right? Thank you. She smiled at least. She looks like an entirely different person. This is because of пореден път. One last question. You're innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too. Okay? It's a deal. So, what's next? There is something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside the strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got out defensively. There has to be something in there. Някаква отверка прилича. Добре, това е всичкото, което може да направим тук. Презент. Надали ще може да презентираме нещо. Може би да отидем някъде другаде в офиса на Майя. Looks like Detective Gumshoe has gone home. Okay. The police are still keeping themselves busy in the chief's office. No one has time to talk to me. Guess I'll head out. Брем. Това са работите. Bellboy. Good morning, sir. Excuse me, you are... I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this what the fuck? Establishment at your service, sir. Alright. I've just come up to the delivery room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the facilities. If you're not new to anything, I will take in my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey. Why does it seem like every time I come here I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. You came back white. Quick. May I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her. Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp Pony. Alright, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp, where have I heard that name? White. That was his name, my sister told me. Всичко се свързва! White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Couldn't it be coincidence? Най-вероятно не е coincident. But whatever it says, this is a screwdriver sticking out of the half-open drawer. Let's chance to see what's inside. But what do we have here? Ah! Wired up! What will a woman like her be doing with a thing like that? Wired up added to the court record found in the Miss May's hotel room. There is a difference, something suspicious about this Miss Maya. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I knew it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I will get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what? Oh, bellboy, still there? Oh, time to scream. I look forward to then going with your tomorrow, Miss May, in court. И просто бягаме от там. To be continue. Saving content. Save your progress up to this point, yes, please. Вау, доста време не сме играли тази игра. Септември 7, 10 сутринта. District Court, Courtroom, number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya P. Edgeworth. Това е Edgeworth, който е защитника на... не знам. Мисля, този се бори срещу Мия, а ние сме защитника на Мия, да. The prosecution is ready for your honor. The defense is ready, your honor. Miles at Edgeworth. Мелис, да. Всичко друго, но той не се казва. Melissa do better not show any signs of weakness today or he will be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, your honor. The defendant, Miss Murphy, was at the scene of the crime. Procession has evidence she committed this murder on behalf of witness who saw her do it. The prosecution seems to reason to doubt the facts of this case, your honor. I see. Само да пина вода. Друго сега така. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, your honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Ето го и Gumshoe. Какво ще кажеш, приятел? Witness, please state your name and professional to the court. Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe. Sir, I'm the Що са го кръсали по този тъп нелеп начин? I'm the detective in the charge of homicides down at the present, sir. Wow, сложното ме. Detective Gumshoe. Please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use the floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. In the case of death, Loss of blood due to the being struck by a blunt objective, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the drinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepted the status evident. They are still calling the statue. Lore plant added to the... Добре, това е много хубаво, че говорим the murder scene. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Mr. Matthew, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Witness testimony. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people. Там на сцената са били двама души. Един е бил адвоката, другата е била Майя. I immediately arrested Mrs. Murphy. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw her, Mrs. Murphy at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, sir. Yes, your honor. Cross-examining what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh! Smack! Hey, Ma, just threw something at me. What's that? And my sister couldn't find any contradiction in the witness testimony. She will bluff it and praise the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. Yeah, I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something that matters? No, Your Honor. I would like to begin my cross-examination. Maya's view arrest. As soon as the phone call, добре, всичкото е зелено. There was two people in the room. The defendant. Добре, I immediately across. Добре, why? We have a witness across. The witness saw. Okay. В момента може да докажем това с плана. Objection! The evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are the evidence and the statement just now relate? There aren't they? Are? Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making... What do you mean? I don't think that won me any points with the judge. Ето, пресваме. Who did you say you got the call from? April, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from the customer at the Gatewater Hotel right across from the crime scene. Okay. I presume not sure you didn't much doubt. Right, please continue. There was two people. How long would you say it took between you received the call and you arrived at the scene of the crime? Right, I do say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. So, tell us, who the two people you found on the scene were? Yes, sir. The defense misses few and all that. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, you dumb pack will only get you so far. With her frankly hippie clothes on your spike hair, you two stand out like it's a special paper in a crime scene. Well, it does have a point about her. She's a pretty unmistakable. I should pick my option to press with a little more care. Добре. Immediately arrest. Добре. Boy, we have a witness. What boy witness? Айде. Hold, just 1 second. Yes. If I heard correctly, you said you arrest her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Hmm? Did I say that? Me? I heard... Yeah, you said. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proofs other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantage. Yes. Poema. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about. Окей, какво е първото нещо, което трябваше да ни каже? Very well, detective, let's hear your testimony again. Witness testimony. Това са му твърдите доказателства. After securing this suspicion, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo right on the piece of paper next to the victim's blood. My own this was Maya was writing clearly in gold. Lab test results showed that the blood was the witness. Also, there was a blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victims were the killer's name. Да, вау, колко си умен, брат. Направо повишение. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Вау, какъв твърд доказател. Какво твърдо доказателство? Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, detective. Yes, Your Honor. Why did you testify about the vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm really embarrassing. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defensive may begin in cross-examination. After securing the security, the crime with my own eyes. Тук ще го пресни малко. And did you find any evidence? No, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen and get into the good part. Добре. Hold it. The boy doesn't mean the victims wrote it. Oh, then who did write it, smarty pants? Oh, Miss May, I did. The killer. Anyone can see that. You're saying the killer wrote her own name, buddy, please. She was framed. Hold on. If that's the case, where your evidence? I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Because without evidence shouldn't open their mouth, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Well, detective, tell us what was written on the memo you found. Oh, is the wrote? Maya was wrote clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was, but also there was a blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, she wrote. Okay, there has to be a continuation there somewhere. Let's find it. Добре, това е мемото. Да, е тук. Да го холднем тук. Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. He sounded pretty confident. This may not be a good. Lab test results showing that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was a blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, she wrote. Oh, that! Detective Gumshoe. Do you get a lot of cases where the victims actually write the killer's name? Sure, It happened a lot. It happens all the times in the books and the movies. This isn't a movie, detective. Oh, let's talk about reality, shall we? Ah yes, I haven't heard of many cases now. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim will write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Ah yeah, actually you got a point, pal. Stop right there! The victim's option on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of the killer. Order. That didn't go so well. That's right. What he's saying. This is all testimony. Okay, there has to be contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. Те подаръци трябва да е това. В момента писах нещо да викнем боди. In which hand was the bloody finger, detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Down to mine, bro. What kind? Well, a girl. They take the little beads in the blood, then hormoglobulins, hermoglobulin. I refuse this testimony in this matter, pal. I'm not expert on the blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, your honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah. I look forward to your next evolution, as you should. Oh. This was miss, right? Where was I? Also, there was a blood found on the floor. The victim's finger. Before she died, she wrote the killer's name. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of case? Това го направихме. Това е малко трудно. So right there, да, това цялото го изгледахме. Тишина. Това нещо доказва, че аз не съм създаден за да бъда адвокат. Защото все пак трябва да помниш толкова много неща. Аз повече ги забравих. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer name. Така. Имаме това нещо, бе. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify from me here. You say that the victim Mia Fu wrote this note that she was accusing the defendant Maya Fu. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lower tricks now, it is? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is this one person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediately dead due to the Immediately dead due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting. You're way out of this, detective. Boom. Order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day of the murder? The day after the murder? It was the day after the murder. The prosecution point begin. The autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? Its canned autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. That was almost immediately due to the blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blunt. I received this result this morning. No way. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. This is all. I see. Damn you, age word. I should have known you have something up your sleeve.
Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say?
I'm sham. You are a sham. Mr. Ageward, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood, the court accepts the evidence. Autopsy report updating the court record. Mia's autopsy report died from a blow by a blunt object. May have lived for may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was indefinitely the killer. I suppose that the obviously conclusion is equals for them. This isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent killer saw the murder with her own eyes. April May. Let the witness Miss April May take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Phoenix is putty. Witness, your name, please. April May. Their service wing. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. Да, брат, тя като си такова, когато там цицаците, но ясно, че всички са The witness will refrain from one-tone winking.
Your Honor.
This is not good. Що са ръцете там? Shall already capture the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on night of the September when the murder occurred?
I was like in my hotel room, the same, and checked it in the right after lunch, and this hotel is directly across from the view and law office. That's right, big boy. Please testify with the cards about what you saw.
It was like 9 p.m. at night. It looked loud, the windows, you know. Але това ще бъде много забавно, ако го правя с voice, пък тя е момиче.
And then I saw a woman with a long hair begin attack it. The one attacked her was the most girl sitting in the defense chair. And the woman dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she catch up her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end that challenge saw everything little bitchy witchy wink.
Well, Your Honor, I see. It's a remarkable, solid testimony. I don't see a need to terrible the witnessing. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Like, буквално се видяли. Ядосвам се. Защо мъжете са такива тапанари? You must know her cordly way of finding teeny flaws in perfection quote testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. White, will you cross-examine the witness? Разбира се, бе, брат. I'm gladly processed with the cross-examination. It's only because I have a feeling each word doesn't want me to. She has to have something. Има. Very well. You might begin your cross-examination. Добре. Ще направим нещо, което ми дойде като идея. It was like PM. Добре, нека само да видим present. And the present something. Това е аутопсията. Right. Present method. Do the front object to me live second minutes. The broken remains of glass light stand broken beyond all definitions. Добре, нека сега пробваме напред. Ще преснем малко. Why did you do that? Hey, why? Like, why what? Why did you look at were you expecting to see something? Oh well, yeah. What? What's that? She can't get out of this question that easy. I sort of, you know. I had a feeling. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Go for it. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely. You must have had a reason to look out your windows at the time of night. Mr. White, I will not have you badging my witness. What? You insist on needling her with those trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah. Stop him. The poor girl. Order. Mr. White, you have been warned. Poor girl? What about poor me? You look at out the windows, what did you see next? Antenna, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. Аз знам какво тук трябва да сложа и това е нещо. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in the statement, Your Honor. How exactly are the evidence and the statement just now related? There aren't. They are. Mr. White, please. What? Значи не е тук. What? Добре. Чакай летните. Не! Другото бърка копчетата. How did you know she was a defendant? Well, you know, she had a girlish physics woman who know those things. Как ги знаеш тези работи, като не си ги видял? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short girlish figure. Testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. Yep, he's right, I question. Hold on a minute. The testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to beg that. You sound nothing. You are lying. You are telling the truth. Did you really see the defendant? Започна да се ядоса тая. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of that? Мале?
Yes, what is this meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this, I mean...
Oh my god, ето тя тук се... If you had already witnessed my client, may a few, you wouldn't have noticed her clothes before noticing her physics. Dang, тя започна да се ядосва. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm not expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness testimony mentioned neither of those things. The testimony is bogus. But какво but still we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. Как бе, брат? Значи, какво взела се един сак, убила е сестра си, приоблякала се, фърлила сака от 5 етаж. Аре малко мисли, брат. Какъв съдия си ти? Мятай се. She was, your honor. I saw her. And so did the gumshoe. What did you say that, Mrs. May?
What are you trying to say, you mean lover? I saw what I saw.
I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court will like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I will be a good girl, I promise. Wink your testimony again if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Нека сега видим какво ще кажа. I did say everything I did. The witness. Вижте какво има тук. Е някакъв човек с таковата. Не се вижда нищо. Значи това е нещо, което ми трябваше през последните 3 работи. The witness, the woman dodged the first attack and ran off at the night. And the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. When she hit her with that weapon, I saw it. I did that. The clock, the kind of study clock, the thinker, I think. Well, does that accuracy of my report not startle you, he? I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Това е толкова леси. Това е толкова easy. Сега ще пресим за първото. I did see everything I did. The witness, the woman dodged the first attack around the night. Bop. Bop. Oh, cha-cham. Your Honor, that statement constitution. Thus, I didn't say anything. Аре бе, как бе? Мам, дева. Започвам да се ядосвам. Of course, I did remember the speaking here anywhere I came. The witness will refrain from the present times on the day. Professor Man, can I show you? Very well. Continue. The witness, the woman dodged the first attack. Отгоре имаме кръв. This is right. As in your right, as you look at from the hotel. Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right. It was my right hand, right? Satisfied that Mr. Right, please continue. And the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with the weapon. I saw I did. How convenient for him to come into the hippie clothes? That's what you... I mean, that's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was all done up like a bun. What happened then? Как лъжи? And she hit her with the weapon. That's the clock in her understand the Bulgaria. Simoning her own words, time to press and squeeze the true out of her barem. Просто трябва да намерим нещото, което трябва да преснем. All that. Where did this weapon come from? She picked it up from the desk. I see. What sort of weapon was it? Clock. Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sore, Mr. Lover. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I want something now. Брато, на какво си? Ти си надрусали? Miss May, what you say just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Oh, you do like that, wouldn't you? Now to Mr. Lover. You just say that this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there is no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in this much same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. Order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse this issue with yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. But questions are all I have, Your Honor, and as you may recall, I catch murders with those questions before. Well, only once. Objections stated. You may continue to question the witness. Phew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over. What? So, what happened now? What happened now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's because I heard it.
Yes, I heard it said all the time.
So, you've been to the lower office of Shenko? No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. Hehe. The lower office of where the murder took place is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No. No, Your Honor. I can give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door. You have proved that she could not. Маняк, разбира се, че има. Не, чакай. About the person this morning if she really could have heard. The prosecution denies your request. Добре, чакай. On what grounds? This is travel matter with no direct bearing to the case of the case indeed. Session satisfied by them. I have to switch to direction quicker to present Mr. No, Your Honor. I couldn't give up now. I'm not at... Да. Не може да го учи, защото часовника няма батерия. Your Honor. Members of the court. It is in convenience that the clock in the question rang. It's empty, it's broken, the battery are dead. The battery in that clock should be dead. Should be, Mr. Wright. Your Honor, if you would inspect the clock. Very well. Oh, well, Your Honor, are they? The clock has grave problems that dead battery. This clock is missing the clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fault liar. But, well, Miss May.
No. Tash. Why to show you better for as Mr. Wright?
He knows the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you forget one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no content. Oh, аз знам какво да направя. This is true. That's possible. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And then this is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Reds, can you prove that the clock... Да, мога. Разбира се, че мога. Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I have listening. And now I will show you the proof you like to see. so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone.
Oh, you having any fun?
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defense's cell phone, and it's containing recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the witness on the day of the murder. Order. The defensive cell phone. This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Game should overlook it. Humble, the good detective better remember he's up for execution soon. I could say I'm starting to feel bad for the bacon fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on the tinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you that the clock isn't talking right now. It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. Clock out, да, септември. 5:90 сутринта. Beep. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone by the time that this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel room.
Much.
Well, Miss May, wouldn't you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Well...
Obviously, it saw the clock before. What store was that again? I got you so many. People going to mink.
So the witness had seen it before, that would make sense. Брато, ти си шибан джъдж, аре малко по-сериозно. The defense gave any objections, Timam. The witness claimed she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well, then let's see it. Please produce evidence that will prove that witness had seen the clock. Varte. It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in this world, and the one isn't here, it's in the police custody. Impossible, everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuses not on sale today? No. Та започна да се досва. Oh no. What's new? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it and she should die for it. Die. What the fuck? What's that? Whoa! This is court of law and this witness will remain calm.
Okay.
Telling me, did I lose it? I guess I did. What the fuck? Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear, does that defense have an option on this behavior? This is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of this matter. Miss May, you knew weapon was clocked because you had heard about it. The witness had never held that clock in her hand. However, she had heard this. It was a clock she heard. This is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she couldn't have known the tinker was a clock. And I can show you that proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving that the witness had heard this murder. It was a clock. Like that. Have a look at this. Oh, that. I found this in Mrs. May room. Boom. Какво става тук сега? Please explain to the court what this is. This is Miss April May. You were taping the victims, Mr. Monsieur phone, were you not? Oh, сега тук това го изяде. Your honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that is objections overloaded. It troubles me that our witness was in the pursuit of war tape. This is outraging. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was taping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh, right, I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock. The proof that the victim said on the phone that was a clock. I present the defense's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defense and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Actually, there's something I want you to hold on for me. Again, what is it this time? A clock. It's made to look like the stars of the thing and tell you the time. Miss April May, you use a ripe tape to listen to the conversations. That's how you know the thinker was a clock. And I'm wrong? I objection. Каква objection, бе, брат? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness face. Does she seems amused to you? The defense demands an answer. La. Witness, answer the question. Did you tape her phone? Miss May, shut up, all of you. What gives you the right? You lover. Статука.
It's not fair. All of you going up on me like that. Oh, I'm sure that bad girl is that it? Yeah.
What the fuck is going on? That did it. The court seems to leave Miss Mace now. Now to deal with the final blow. You did it, didn't you? Miss May. What is it, you little shrimp? Talk to me in that tone of the voice, will you? You killed her, didn't you? Any of you? Нали просто... Order. Can will be order. What? How can you possibly say that? Are you mad? All I did was the little word taping. Oops. Ето. To admit that you taped her phone. Yeah. But wait. I didn't do anything but like murder and I'm a good girl. Really? Can you prove it? No way can she prove it. You think you are so smart, Miss Lover? But I can prove it and I will. You can't be serious. No way. Way, I say way. Oh, I see. I'm sharing Miss Lover. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night, right? Why, that's just when I just get in room service from the sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was iced coffee. You look like normal coffee but cold. If you don't drink it quite ice melt and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up as the bellboy. Ergo, the witness was not the scene at this time of the murder. Ма тя пак беше виновна. То какво се гордее толкова много? So where does that leave us? It's my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been taping the witness telephone. However, this is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Да, брат, в смисъл тя да послушва, тя знае абсолютно всичко, знае кога ще даде часа, кога се срещна, абсолютно всичко знае, но разбираш ли? Те са различни случаи. But this understands she saw the defense, Mr. Few. No, there is not. There's going to let her just walk away. So I can win this unleash I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything else? Well, won't think of something. Culpable was a witness. Continue. Right. On with the cross-examination. Hide back the video. What exactly do you left to examine? Mr. Reds, Miss April, have a minute to the video. But that's better not cross of the barem. There is no way you can prove any consideration from the barem. Think. This can be the end, but I'm out of evidence. And I believe the cross is over. There's a proven California witness to tell. Well, no, the one she lost. What? But that's mean. Man's guilty? Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. The defense would like to call the bellboy after all. As I thought. May I remind you, dear Mr. Wright, should you question the bellboy, Miss April May's alibi proves to be solid, then by default your client, Miss Mayfield, be guilty. Are you prepared to accept my conditions? H-War, he's calling me back pocket in the corner, but I don't see anything other than take this. Accept.
Pass premium. Very well. The card calls the hotel bell to the stand.
I believe we are ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I receive your submission in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. Защо се взе отчаяника, брат? That's this. It looks rather heavy, so witness further ado. The witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Witness testimony. I'm the head bellboy at this fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest Miss May. She asked for a nice coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it on her request on time and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin to cross-examination. Right, I'm ready. I hope this is it. If I can prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, May will be finished. Oh shit. Получаваме братан. Вим какво крещи. I'm the head of the business for the 4 generations. All that. What exactly is it you do at the hotel? Why anything required of me, sir? I check in guests, I check out guests, I clean rooms, I make beds, I even deliver room service, sir. I check Miss May in person. Are you always supreme, Mr. Wright? You will refrain from asking frivolous questions. I believe I received. Hold that! Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in the personally, sir. It's not like that I see her in all her stunning rendition, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw Tim, and I... The point began, I remember her quite well, sir. Yes, what Tim? She asked... Чакай бе, брат. Чакай малко бе, братан. She asked me to be delivered come David to put in on the dot, you say. Yes. I confirmed that details several times. She was watching the program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished it, sir. Night, the time of the murder. I brought it her да презузих добре. Дай пак да го пресваме. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite instant that it be Broughton. Oh, bellboy, hehe, I don't like icing coffee at the exact night, something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack. But why would she be so particular about the time? And I delivered the iced coffee to pray. All that. Are you sure it was Miss April herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As it said, as very absolutely, sir. It's enduring menacing of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the cashier, overawed me with embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser, is that French of embarrass? Was French for kisser, but not a French kisser, more of a piece of the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momently swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sound pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's not good. There's nothing here. It is that it. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decisions, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. Can't let this happen, can I? Protest. Wait, please wait. Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must subject this shadow so justified has gone on long enough. No, Mr. Ridgeworth. Alright, Mr. Ritz, I will give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is really it. Now it's my last chance. What do I ask him for about? Bed making, room service, check-in. Tell me about the check-in. Tell me about when you check in, Miss May. Oh, alright, very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me, what exactly was disappointment? Well, I'm not without charm, sir, but even I do have little chance with her lower there. Huh? What did he say? What did you say? Oh, rather quieter. Bellboy, tell us the truth. Now, did Miss May check in with another person? Objection. Object. That was objectionable. No. Той го спомена и преди това. Objection revolved. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Ah yes, quite indeed. It was the good berserkable Mr. Edgeworth who... He asked me not to mention it is a last suspicion asking, sir. Oh! Айде, изяли го, братчета. You fool! Костана, брат, костана, изяли ли го? I've done it, I won. Miss April may check it in with a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. And when you brought him room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In the light of these new facts, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Bridge, who is this other person? Simply it was. It was a man, but... The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously, Miss May has taped the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an ability at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bell was no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a confession, this little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd liked it if it wasn't too late without you, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who do hide the presence of the other man from the court. Oof. Upstart. Sure. This occasional are ludicrous. Enough! The court acknowledged the defense argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes, yes, Your Honor. This is all today for the trial of Maya P. Court is adjourned. Септември 7, 2.24 на обяд. District Court, Defendant Lobby, номер 1. Господин Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? Da, I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Hehe. And again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Yeah? That face of his with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sends shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happened with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. Lead that man with Miss May is the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyways? I heard they arrest her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I mean, have to go down there later. Anyway, this case far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was one who maybe so? Sis, don't worry, I will find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. Добре, прочуваме се за този епизод. Надявам се епизода да ви харесва. Ако така мога да хареса с палец нагоре, се абонирайте за канала. Аз бях Харивис и ще се видим в следващия епизод. Час и половина рекордвам. И не съм успял да говоря за час и половина. Кървото ми се съхна. I asked for a full record of Pepper's May testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow, but now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies, and in fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. Made testimony to the court record. I didn't know how much good this will do at all. Anyways, this took it for whatever.